Throne and Liberty today had its first official live stream since the game has been launched, and boy oh boy, the Korean devs over at NCSoft, they are absolutely fantastic. They definitely play their game. They actually listen to the community, and this was in real time. This was a live stream. It wasn't a pre-recorded video or anything like that. They was actually talking to the chat. Of course, it was in Korean, so I have got a summary. I'm not Korean, of course, but so things might be not fully correct, but we've got the gist of it. Also, they throughout the live stream they gave out so many coupons, free gifts. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's about 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin in the comment section down below. Check the pinned comment. I'm going to have every single coupon there, and you can go into the game and you can input the coupons and you can get all these free gifts. So that's really, really good. But let's get it started. So what they were touching upon is the greatsword and the staff is going to be getting a buff with the balance patch, and the balance patch is going to be arriving on January the 3rd. Now, when I say about the staff getting a buff, basically they nerfed the staff recently, so they're going to revert that nerf because I'm a staff enjoyer and the staff is not very good at the moment. So it's a much needed, it's not a buff, but it's a much needed change to go back. They also mentioned that the crossbow and the dagger is going to have some really high damage. It really does have some high damage as it is, but it's going to be even better as you get more dexterity. So in the late game, when your gear is pumping, you're going to be, if you're a crossbow and a dagger main, you're going to be putting out, I think, probably one of the highest DPS in the game. So they had questions about a DPS meter. They said that they don't really want to do a DPS meter, and I understand why, but they're thinking about it. But what they are going to be doing is a contribution meter first. That's guaranteed. There's going to be a new dungeons accessory, and the epic drop rate is going to be going to 4%. They want to do PvE and PvP content. They don't want to lean more into one, so they don't want to do more PvP content and then less PvE, and vice versa. They don't want to do too much PvE and less PvP. Also, this is really exciting for me and other PvP enjoyers. They are looking into doing a battlegrounds for the future. They haven't said exactly when. They haven't said if it's going to be, like a 10v10, 20 versus 20, 5v5, whatever, you name it. But they are definitely going to be doing that, so that's great news, because not everybody loves mass Zerg PvP. So this is good to see. The first Resistance event is going to be happening on end of January. It's going to be running to February the 3rd. This is a weekly event, and it unlocks the 10th skill. Also, they're still deciding. They might actually give you Lucent for this event, so who knows, stay tuned for that one. And then on the 3rd of February, the first castle sieges will start. The rank 1 guild takes the castle, and then they have to defend it. Party Finder also, because people in the chat were saying that they're not very happy with the Party Finder, and I agree. It's not the best, but they stated that they did rush the Party Finder to just get it out to us. And they're going to keep on improving it, so that's really, really good. They didn't make any excuses for that. There's going to be cross-server queuing as well, cross-server matchmaking. They're working on that. There's going to be a skill preset, which is going to be added in January, and that's going to be a free feature, no pay to win there, so that's no need to worry about that. They have already banned 9,000 bots, and they will not be banning any of us Western players. They literally said, do not worry, we are players too, yeah? So they're not banning anyone, so that's great news. They're only going to ban bots. Some of the servers may be getting merged soon. They're not 100% sure yet, but once I find out if there is any news on that, I will let you guys and girls know here, of course. Next sort of things they were touching upon. The Marin supply seems low at the moment, but once there's more high-level events open up, it's going to be not going to be an issue whatsoever. They basically don't want to sell Marin in the shop, which is good news for me because I'm a free-to-play player. They're going to be reworking the party loot system as well. Not fully sure how, but they are. They're going to keep monitoring the boss difficulties as well, because obviously some bosses can be really, really hard. Some are not that hard. So they're trying to make a good balance here, which is good to see. They're going to be improving for all you controller players. They're going to be improving the gameplay and the functionality of the controller. So that's good to see. They understand that the weather quests are very, very frustrating and very annoying, and they're a huge time gate. So they are going to be reducing these. They did say that they don't want to remove them completely though, because that brings, it's something different that other games do not have. So that's fine as long as they reduce them, because they are very, very tedious and a little bit annoying. So that's good to see as well. They're going to also be adding more solo tower dungeon bosses. Currently there's 20, and they're going to be adding more. So that's another W here. What else did they say? They want to increase the drop rate from the field mobs, but obviously because of the bot issue, they're trying to figure out a way that they're going to be able to tackle the bots a lot more efficiently. So once they figured that out, they will increase the drop rate of the field mobs, because I've been trying to farm a new staff and I've been unsuccessful, and you have to wait a long time. You go around on a loop to try and farm this elite mob, and I haven't got it yet. So that would be good to see. I'm not sure how they're ever going to fix the bot issue though, but it is what it is. There's going to be a wand buff. They stated that they didn't want to say exactly what just yet, but what they are going to let us know is they're working on improving the targeting so that it's easier to heal your teammates. So that's really good to see, because sometimes it is a little bit finicky. Also, guild raids are going to have a hard mode. Now, whether that's in the form of like Mythic Plus, or if you're from New World, like the mutations, I don't know how or what this hard mode is going to be. But again, more content equals more W's in the game. Also, they're going to be working on a day and night timer, because currently, if I show you in game, as you can see here on the mini map, there isn't a timer. There's just these like squares. So as this goes around, it will then turn into from day to night. But I understand that it isn't the best and easiest to follow. So they're going to be adding an in-game timer. And then lastly, if you guys and girls didn't know about how to add the coupons in, so if you just press F10, and if you go down to here, click on coupon, and then you just go ahead and copy and paste what I've put in again, go to the comment section, and in the pinned comment is where all of the coupons are. So do one at a time. You put it in there, and then there you have it. So yeah, that is a huge live stream today. They said also they're going to be doing another one come February. I don't know the exact date and time, but as soon as we know, as soon as we find out, I'll of course have it covered here. I'll try and do another breakdown as well on the channel. But overall, I'm really loving Throne Liberty right now. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on it, with regards to the pay to win issue. But I mean, the game is beautiful. The gameplay is great. There is so much content, and the devs actually know what they're talking about, and they actually do communicate, and they are actually fixing things, and they're listening to the community. So I've got nothing bad I could really say, to be fair. Overall, great news. I'm really excited. Any more news? The second that there is any global information, I'm assuming we're not going to hear anything until after Christmas now, of course, from Amazon Game Studios. Hopefully come January we get some kind of information, and as soon as we do, of course, I will let you guys and girls know. But yeah, anyway, like, share and subscribe. Give me a comment down below, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Peace.